the Alison-Paul Show. We're here live in Basking Ridge. I'm Paul Anthony, and this is Alison Stewart, my co-host partner.
Hi everybody, thanks for coming back. We are here today in Basking Ridge, New Jersey, like Paul mentioned, at the Seimei Foundation. And Seimei is an alternative holistic healing method that I was introduced to a few years ago, and Paul has recently become a major devotee of.
Honorary member now.
Yeah. And we're actually here today, joining us is Nicola Bertolo, who is the head of Seimei USA. We're also joined by Richard Rodman, a Seimei practitioner. So thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, why don't we start with Richard?
Okay.
To explain a little bit about Seimei real quick and kind of a compressed detail.
Sure. I got into Seimei about 7 or 8 years ago. I had a problem with my right hip, where I was told by a few people that I might need a hip transplant. I also, at the same time, was not sleeping well, maybe because of it, maybe not. And I met Nicola and started to get worked on with this healing technique, and gradually, over time, my hip became 80%. So that was solved pretty quickly, and the hip took a little bit of time, but I stayed with it, and now it's about just close to 100%.
So tell us a little bit more, like really in depth, as the Seimei goddess. How did this all really come together here?
Here in the United States?
Yeah.
Well, it started with me learning Seimei in Japan. I lived there for about 13 years, and even though we demonstrate it as an alternative healing technique, it basically Seimei translates as our life force or our vital force. And because it cannot be seen by the naked eye, we need to be able to demonstrate it somehow. And because we can't see it and it's intangible, we need to use, or the best thing to use is a physical body that has some kind of ailment. And because we're not touching you, we can use or connect to the life force of the person and connect to that pain and make a change in it.
I was real reluctant when I came in for the first time. I've been to masseuses, I've been to, I've done Reiki, and all of it's touching, it's all hands-on. And I was interested because there was nothing invasive about this, and I wasn't touched at all. That's what I'm trying to get some of the people around my world to try to come up here and do it. And I told them there's really not much you have to do. You have to show up, sit down, and if you have an ailment, give it a shot.
I'm an investment advisor, and it has also helped me focus better in what I do. I will tell you that it's very mainstream in a certain respect. A lot of people who do this are accountants, engineers, and they use it in their daily life, and it helps them. So there are people from all walks of life who can do this, and the neat thing is anybody can do it.
So we're going to go and do a couple
We're
of
going to
sessions.
do some demonstrations.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys for being here with us.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're in the session part of it right here. So I'm going to get worked on. Allison's going to get worked on,
Yeah.
and Nicola is going to work on. Oh, our producer and camera
Rich, our
guy.
camera guy.
So we're going to put Rich to the test. How do you feel?
I feel good. It really worked.
I mean, you want to.
I felt like I go away as she was, doing her thing.
Yeah. Thank
we'll
you
see
for
you
joining
soon.
us. See you in the next episode. Bye.